I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. God is good, huh? Yes. I come from a great basketball family. My brothers Alonzo, Larry, Joe Harris, and Chris Harris all played at South Oak Cliff. I learned a lot from them. Everything I know about basketball I learned from my brothers, but I stand here today to make it official that I had the best jumper. Chris would deny that, but I came from a great family. I came from parents who really instilled in me the belief that I could be and become any and everything I wanted, and I bought into that. I want to thank the African American Museum, the Texas Black Sports Hall of Fame, the people who nominated me, the people who selected me. I also want to thank the people who coached me during my career. It's hard to imagine that a young woman who didn't start playing basketball until she was 15, and on the first day of practice at SOC, Coach Gary Blair, who's now at A&M, did not believe I would even make it on the first day of practice. And so whenever I talk to kids, I always say, you know, Olympian, NCAA champion, WNBA champion, all those kinds of things, and I didn't even think, along with my coach, that I would make it on the first day of practice. When I got inducted, a good friend of mine called and said, I just want to congratulate you on your induction, but don't forget, she went to Texas Tech, don't forget that I held you underneath your average every time I guarded you in the Southwest Conference. And I said, you know what, you're right, but don't you forget that for a funny reason, I got all the rings. On another note, I just want to say, when I was in the 3rd grade, my mother asked me a very important question. She says, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I turned on the television, and those of you who are from Dallas know that there was a woman on television by the name of Iola Johnson. And I turned to my mother and I said, I don't know what she does, but that's what I want to do. And from there, I became an announcer for ESPN, Fox Sports. I've been on hundreds of shows, and in the spring of 2010, I will host my own show on HGTV. So I want to say to Iola Johnson, thank you for being on television when I was at such an impressionable age, not knowing what I wanted to do, but knowing there was something great in me that I could do. And the fact that she was on television and gave me that example. And so to all of you out there, I will say that there is a young boy and a young girl who's watching what you do, wondering what you do, wanting to be like you, and wanting to excel and exceed the great things that you've done in this life. They are watching, and they are believing and keeping a shining example. Thank you very much.